right, so getting into my next movie review, I watched United States versus Billie Holiday, and I can say that that was a phenomenal. It took me 2 days to watch. Okay, first of all, which really made me mad, but it took me 2 days to watch because I have a little one, and she just takes my time. But anyways. So I watched United States versus Billie Holiday, and I have so many thoughts, positive and negative, because it was just filled with emotions from just everything that we watched in the last month or two. It just so much. So, anyways, let's get into the movie. First of all, I'm so excited for Andra Day. Did I say her name right? Andra. I'm excited for her. I was never really a fan of her music. I heard it, I liked it, but it just wasn't. But her acting is phenomenal. When I say she channeled Billie, she channeled all of Billie Holiday. This girl worked her to the core. She made this comment last night after she won. Congratulations to for Best Actress from the Golden Globes. That's awesome for her first role. And you winning? Come on, yes. So she was like, I could finally eat after 3 years. And I'm thinking they go through so much to become these actors and actresses with losing weight, gaining weight, trying to fit the part, look the mold. Like, they do so much to themselves, and it's like you pay out. It pays when you win, a Golden Globe, especially your first time. Like, that was totally awesome to her. The other actors that I love seeing, Tyler, James Williams. I'm so excited to see him back on the screen. I really want to see more of him. Like, to me, he's like a Chadwick. He can play those kind of roles, those biopic type roles. I was happy to see him. Who else was in the movie? Trayvante. He played Jimmy, the FBI guy. First of all, this man is fine. Okay. Second of all, I followed him from a commercial that a whole bunch of us ladies like admired, and we were like, who is this guy? And to see him on screen, I kept saying, I know his face, and it's because of this commercial that we all kept following and whatever, and he was so gorgeous. So I'm glad to see him. I'm glad to know that he acts, so that was great to see him. Who else made appearances in here? Miss Lawrence. Oh, I don't want to say she is so grand. I remember, what show did she appear on first? It had to be Real Housewives of Atlanta or something, is where she came about. I don't know which pronoun to call. I ain't trying to be disrespectful either. So good job to Miss Lawrence for doing an awesome job. Who else was in here that I admired? The one guy, oh Lord, what's his name? I'm gonna have to Google him. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Actually, I don't have to Google. I just pull it up right here. He was the other FBI informant. Oh, what is his name? Evan Ross. I knew that child's name. Evan Ross, Diana Ross's son, Tracy Ellis Ross' brother. Good. I was happy to see him. I don't think I've seen him since ATL, and that was years ago. So it was great to see him back on the screen and everything like that. So about the movie, I loved everything about this movie. The scenes, it was so the 40s, the 30s, and the 40s. The costumes were amazing. The hair and makeup were amazing. When I looked at real pictures of Billie Holiday, like they literally back then just took a pencil and just drew. It was just a line and just drew there. Hilarious. And like, they didn't do that to Andra Day, but they, back then, that's what Billie Holiday was very beautiful. What else did I love about it? I love the whole set. Like, I'm a movie geek when it comes to just the little details. So like, everything just made sense, and how they just reenacted the whole timing and the whole setting from back then. Like, it was totally amazing. They did a phenomenal job. Lee Daniels is amazing. I love him. I think I've watched everything that he's ever produced, directed, wrote, whatever he did. I have always been a fan of Lee Daniels. because he does things that he writes and directs and produces things that I would write, direct, and produce. So I admire him. He is one of my favorites. If he wrote, produced, or directed, it is not trash. Never. So congrats. So kudos to him. I wish he would have won something. He probably will win something along the lines. And it was crazy is this movie came out the 26th, and like she won the weekend. Like, that's ironic. Like, who knows something that comes out and it wins that very next 3-4 days later? Like, normally it's something that's from a long time ago. Like, I don't know their timelines or cutoffs for movies or whatever like that, but that was just amazing and awesome how she just won right off the bat. So the movie, so if you have not seen it, it's on Hulu. It's free. Well, Hulu's not free. Get somebody to log it in and watch it. But it's on Hulu, and there's no commercials. Watch straight through. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes. Okay, that's why it took me so long. But anyways, it just did the life of Billie Holiday, and the song "Strange Fruit" brought such controversy back then. And like she said in her interview to the lady who was, I guess, writing her book or interviewing her, you know, why is this? And she's like, because they don't want to hear about what they've done to us. Which I heard of "Strange Fruit" when I was in my 30s. I never heard about this song ever. And I was working at an African center school, and one of the teachers who was a dancer back in those times, and she told me about the song, and she made me read the lyrics, and I was like, I've never heard this song. But I could see why it was so controversial. But I get so mad because when I reviewed Fred Hampton and the Black Panther, and then this, you know, the FBI was so tough. It was like they were formed strategically to take down anything that promoted the African American truth. That's what they did. If they were trying to advance, if they were just speaking their truth or being creatively outgoing, the FBI was like, we're taking you down no matter what. And it was crazy because Billie Holiday didn't do anything wrong but be creative in her craft. And then she ends up being this target of take down, you know, go to jail. She went to jail for something so stupid. And then the fact that they was set, which I'm sick of. I'm not sick of watching it, but, you know, it comes to the light, all the black people that were informants to take down other black people. It's like, good God, you know, you was on this too. I like how the guy who, Jimmy, what's his real name? Trevante, he, you know, in the story, he actually was angry and mad at himself for doing it. You know, he walked with his chest stuck out at first, and then it was like, man, I took this woman down and she ain't even did nothing. Like, that's how the dude over Fred Hampton, I wish he had that mind frame, you know. Let me not take this person down. He's not even doing anything wrong. I did something wrong. I should reap the benefits of what I did. So let me go to jail instead of putting them up to kill him. In this story, Jimmy Fletcher, Trevante, he was like, you know, he got on Billie's side. Like, I'm not about to help y'all take this woman down. She ain't even doing anything. Like, there's other crimes out here that y'all could be trying to catch, other criminals, and y'all sitting here trying to take down Billie Holiday because she is singing about some strange fruit. If you have not heard Strange Fruit, go listen to it. It's a very slow, dramatic song. You have to probably read the words with it, but it's really deep. It really is a deep song, and because of that song, it just stirred the FBI to catching her and doing all this crap to her that just was unnecessary. You know, she spent a year in jail, and, you know, for nothing. And it just was like, good God almighty. But anyways, that made the story even more. And then as the movie developed and it showed, you know, they took away her cabaret card. She couldn't sing in cabarets. And then she met the other guy who was a FBI informant too. And then he threw the little powder thing on her to catch her up and stuff. And I was really angry at him. Like, see, light-skinned dudes. Okay, I ain't gonna go there. But I don't hate light-skinned dudes. I just think they sensitive. Anyway. Anyway, I love all of y'all. I love everybody. No love lost for real, seriously. But so then, you know, he tries to frame her, right? Okay, she laying in the bed chilling, talking about how I've been clean for 2 months, and then he talking about marrying her, and then he throw this little cocaine thing. Just like you real fresh, you know. But it's just all these informants that they had to try to get her, and they using these cunning handsome men to try to do that was just so like, y'all really try every angle. And then it went on, you know, it started to show her life growing up and how she grew up. That hurt my heart to know that she grew up basically in a whorehouse, you know, with her mom, and her mom sent her off to live with somebody else. And it's like, really? Like, I know I know I've heard of stories like this, so it's not foreign to me, but to see it enacted and to see such a impactful woman, this is how she was raised, this is how she grew up, was like, golly, that's hurtful. That played a part in how she just was disconnected from people. Seeing that's why she didn't want to get married. That's why she probably didn't want to have children and anything else, because of how she was raised. Like, it all plays a major part. How you grew up with your parents plays a major part in your adulthood. I don't care what nobody say. But anyways, so this movie was really, really good. You have to, you know, space some time out because it's long. Okay, it's a little long, 2 hours. But it's good. I think all the movies right now are 2 hours because you're not in a movie theater. You know, you really watching at your leisure, so they can put all the scenes in there. Ain't no takeouts. We putting every scene in the movie because we ain't at the movie theater. They at home. They can press stop, play, push back, comes over, just put them all in there. So it was very good. It will probably make you angry a little bit. It made me want to research Billie Holiday more. Like, I grew up, I knew who Billie Holiday was, but I didn't know who she was. Like some of the other prominent singers from back then. Like, I knew who she was, but I didn't know who she was. And then you know, to see her at the end of the movie, you know, she's chained to a bed because she won't tell who sells her the heroin. Like, come on, like, they treated her like an animal. Like, and she didn't do anything. Like, she wasn't selling drugs herself. She just was using. She could use any drugs she want to use. And to see her go through that was just really, really hurtful. It really did piss me off. I could say that word, can't I? Without being my YouTube thing now, right? Okay. Pissed me off. Like, that she went through that for nothing, you know? But that's the tea on that. So anyways, I give this movie, I didn't rate it at the beginning. It's 3 lips, sure is. Go watch it. It's Billie Holiday. They already run a Golden Globe, so that right there tells you that it's good. Let me stop lying, because a lot of awards have went out. We'd be like, what movie is that? Okay. Anyways, this movie is very good. It's on Hulu. If you don't have Hulu, get Hulu, do the trial, watch it, turn it off. It is very worth your time. And then go listen to Strange Fruit. Seriously, you need to hear it to understand why they were angry. Like Billie Holiday said in the movie, they're angry because they don't want to hear about the truth of how they treated us, and that's true. They didn't want to hear it. That's why they were so angry. They was mad that somebody told the truth about the strange fruit, which are Black people hanging in trees, being lynched in trees. It's strange fruit. So hey, that ends my review. My next book that I will be reviewing will be coming up. My next review is a book. Finally, my February book. It's now March. I know I'm late. Don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. Don't do that. But I will be reviewing the Chanel Sisters. Yes, that would be my next video. And I'm so glad that you sat here with me for the, I think, 15 minutes that I've had your time. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And keep reading, keep writing, and keep living. Peace. Bye.